all new coming up next. And a good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Amarillo Sod Poodles Baseball. Tonight is the first game of our 3-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Amarillo Sod Poodles. Tonight we will have 2 7-inning games. Series will wrap up tomorrow afternoon at 2:05. Rockhounds will hit the road. They'll head to Corpus Christi in the final 4 games in the regular season away from home. Rockhounds will begin the 2019 South Division playoffs as they will take the announced teams in the South Division and Championship Series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Right now, get out your starting lineups because we got your lineups for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for Midland, second baseman Hubert Dyer. Bobby Fink will be in right field for Midland. Fink in right. Julio Chassin will be at first base for the Rockhounds. Chassin at first. Mark Mott will be the designated hitter for the Rockhound lineup. Mott, the DH. Dustin Fowler be the center fielder for the Rockhounds. Fowler in center. Edgar Esperanza will be the catcher tonight for Midland. Esperanza catching. Richard Takatsu will be batting 7th for Midland. He'll be in left field. Batting 8th is third baseman Pablo Ortega. Ortega at third. And batting 9th is shortstop Cy Leiber as he'll round out the batting order for the Rockhounds here tonight. And the starting pitcher for the Rockhounds, Matt Harvey. Harvey, tonight's starting pitcher for Game 1. And now, here's the starting lineup for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off for Amarillo, second baseman Mark Gilbert. Mike Jones will be in right field. Jones at right. Shortstop Bob Reddick will be batting third for the Sod Poodles. Reddick in short. Batting fourth, the third baseman Elmerson Ortiz. Ortiz at third. Boyce Enright will be at first base, batting 5th for Amarillo. Batting 6th is left fielder Robinson Langley. Langley in left. Richie Cortez will be the designated hitter tonight for the Sod Poodles. Cortez, the DH. Ken Bolden will be in center field. He'll bat 8th for Amarillo. And batting 9th, the catcher David Villanueva will be the catcher tonight, rounding out the Sod Poodles batting order. And the starting pitcher tonight, Ray Law. Law, tonight's starting pitcher for Amarillo, and that's tonight's starting lineups. And now we begin the final 7 away game series between Amarillo and Corpus Christi for the Midland Rockhounds. Don't forget, Game 3 rounds it out tomorrow afternoon at 2:05.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ray Law, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Hubert Dyer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Midland, the second baseman, Hubert Dyer.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And there's ball 2 now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bobby Fink waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, Bobby Fink, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Enright is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting
Julio.
lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ready now, Julio Chacin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Dyer stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider? Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That's the ball. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Law, just 18 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Two and two.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the speedy Dustin Fowler. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Takatsu on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that,
Batting
here's a glance
second,
at the starting
the
lineup
right
for the
fielder,
home squad.
Mike
Mark, daytime baseball
Joe.
at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So striding forward now, Mike Jones. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bob Riddick.
Coming to the plate now, Bob Riddick. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Takatsu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Into the box now, Edgar
Leading
Esparza.
off for Midland, the catcher, Edgar Esparza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
Batting seventh,
And manning the hot
the
corner
left
today
fielder.
is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Takatsu. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Pablo Ortega.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Ortega. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Emerson Ortiz.
The third baseman, Emerson Ortiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Digging in, Boyce Enright. First offering on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Robinson Langley.
Stepping up now, Robinson Langley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Cy Lieber.
Leading off for Midland, the shortstop, Cy Lieber.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
The second baseman,
1 away.
Hubert Dyer.
Digging in now, Hubert Dyer. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Bobby Fink, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready on 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so
Now
you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think
Julio.
that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Julio Chacin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1, and it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Balls, 1 strike.
Dyer is off of first with 2 away. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Dyer blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Richie Cortez, 7, 8, and 9
Leading it
to
off,
start the home third.
the designated
Not
hitter,
much going on offensively
Richie
so far for these
Cortez.
guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. Now swing, and this is fouled straight back right off the catcher's mask, and that might have dazed him for a moment here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit,
Batting
the
eighth,
straight changeup,
the
right?
center
El
fielder,
Cambio. Hadn't
Ted
seen it in that entire at bat. And what
Golden.
happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ken Bolden. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Fink. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
batting ninth, the catcher, David
Into the box,
Villanueva.
David Villanueva. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball
that's
just
out.
misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fink giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Mark Mott. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mark Mott.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Villanueva, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start
Now
to the inning he was looking for as he
fielder,
got the strikeout,
Dustin
but the runner reaches
Fowler.
anyway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Fowler.
Shut up, you man. Go Rockhounds, whoop their butts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Mott on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Oh, he missed it.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good
Edgar
enough most of the time.
Esparza.
Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Edgar Esparza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Gilbert is right there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well,
Now
that's a
batting,
quality at bat
the left
right there.
fielder,
Brings home the run with a
Richard
ground ball, but also moves the
Takatsu.
other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ready for another chance. Richard Takatsu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
A man at third with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Now
boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Pablo Ortega. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Mark Gilbert back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Bob Riddick.
Now at the plate, Bob Riddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Emerson Ortiz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Emerson Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So striding in, Cy Lieber. He's
Leading
in to
off
get
for
things
Midland,
going here in inning
the
number
shortstop,
5.
Cy Lieber.
He's set and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Villanueva. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now
Good
batting.
job of getting him to
Second
chase
base.
the ball in the dirt right there.
Hubert.
Hey, also, credit the catcher for
Dyer.
keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Hubert Dyer. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right
And
fielder.
this is not an easy play when you
Bobby.
have to range to your right.
Fink.
He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Bobby Fink, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Boyce Enright. He leads off in the bottom
Leading
of the
off,
5th as they look to break
the
through
first
on the
baseman,
scoreboard for the first
Boyce.
time in this one.
Yeah,
And
baseball
right.
is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he's safe.
The left
So a
fielder,
struggle
number
that time
2.
for him in center field, and as a
Robinson.
result, he'll be tagged with the
Langley.
E8 on the play. Settling in now, Robinson Langley. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The designated hitter, number 9, Richie.
To the plate now is the
Cortez.
designated hitter, Richie Cortez. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Enright stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Lieber ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. There's our line score through the first 4.5,
center
and these
fielder,
guys
number
have basically
33.
had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Into the box now, Ken Bolden, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Julio Chacin. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chacin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Mark Mott, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped up. Enright over to his right. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Striding in once again, David Villanueva will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting,
jumped all
second
over
baseman,
that first pitch of the inning,
Mark
and he didn't miss
Gilbert.
it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Mark Gilbert. He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there.
Jones.
Here comes the...
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the...
Whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So another good inning. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention,
Greg
please.
Wallace is on
Now
the pitch
pitching.
from the bullpen now to
Greg
start inning number 7.
Wallace.
Now at the plate, Edgar
Leading
Esparza.
off
He's got
for
an
Midland,
RBI despite
the
an
catcher,
0 for 2 effort to this
Edgar
point.
Esparza.
First offering on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your
Now
hat to
batting,
the offense. That's a
the
nice
left
piece
fielder,
of hitting. Maybe not what he was
Richard
looking for, but the result was there.
Takatsu.
In now, Richard Takatsu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Esparza aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Holden is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Ortega.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Ortega. too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Cy Lieber, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hubert Dyer. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now a high fly ball out to deep right field. This is going to get over his head as it's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Digging in, Bobby Fink. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Bolden is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bob Riddick. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Bob Riddick.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Emerson Ortiz.
At the plate, Emerson Ortiz 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Boyce Enright.
Standing in, Boyce Enright. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the running catch as he winds up on his belly. And with that fine play, this ball game is over.
Midland
It's hard to
wins
win
it.
games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-0 the final score today. Midland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Matt Harvey earns the victory on the mound. Ray Law is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
No, no, no. Don't drive home. We got more baseball for y'all. Well, we are done with the first game of this 3-game series as the Midland Rockhounds have shut out the Amarillo Poodles as the Rockhounds scored in the top of the 3rd and 2 in the top of the 4th and 2 in the top of the 7th. Well, we minimized this series down to 3 games versus the Rockhounds. And Rockhounds will head to Corpus Christi. And gotta say, Sod Poodles will head to Springfield. or Hooks. No. Hold on. We're getting confused here, guys. Do apologize about that. So in the final 4 games of this 2019 regular season, the Rockhounds will head to Corpus Christi, and Sod Poodles will play the final 4 games against the Frisco Rough Riders. Well, we are down to at least 6 games left in the away series, and we will be getting ready for the 2019 South Division playoffs. So Amarillo and Midland are in the line to verse each other off during this 5-game series that the Rockhounds have to beat Corpus Christi and try to at least get to 42. 42 will be the lucky number in playoffs. Well, the Rockhounds right now have 38-23 as they did the shutout against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Sod Poodles will take the loss in the final 5-0. So 34-24. Northwest Arkansas, Frisco at Corpus Christi, and Springfield at Arkansas are still in progress of their games. And gotta say, the Arkansas Travelers winning against Springfield. The final is about to come and unfold as they will begin the top of the 9th for the Springfield Cardinals, as Springfield is in such trouble. They are down 3-8 in the top of the 9th inning, and Frisco is shutting out Corpus Christi by 6-0. And Northwest Arkansas at Tulsa. Tulsa is leading by 2, and the Naturals are right behind them with only 1. Well, we are going to be back in 30 minutes. The Rockhounds and your Amarillo Sod Poodles are going to take a rest. So make sure that you get ready, because we got more baseball as we will begin the 2nd game of the 3-game series. And don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, the Rockhounds will wrap up the 3-game series at Amarillo, and the Rockhounds will head to their favorite place, meeting up their favorite AA Texas League team, the Corpus Christi Hooks, as they will take the final 4-game set against the Hooks. Well, do gotta say, this game was recorded at 2 hours and 46 minutes. Matt Harvey is the only one that will take the win on the mound. There is no saver, and Ray Law will take the loss. I was about to say Ray lost, but yeah, he did lose. So 5-0 to shutout as we conclude the first game of our 3-game series, and we'll begin the 2nd of this doubleheader. And don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 2:05, the Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles will meet up one last time. And maybe they will meet each other in the 2019 South Division playoffs. Well, for all of us here, we will be back in 30 minutes. We will be taking our break, and don't forget we will have the starting lineups for game number 2 coming up in just a bit. So, hope everybody has fun, and we'll see y'all back in 30.